I've been waiting to film this video. Hi, I'm Genesis. Welcome to my channel. I've literally been putting this off for a fat minute ever since I started uploading my vlogs. I know I just went right into it. I didn't even get to introduce myself or say who I am, but here I am back in a more casual video, I guess you would say. I am very excited to introduce myself and who I am. Wow, where do I even begin? I've literally been creating content since like, damn, I don't even know, since I was like 12. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I haven't always been a video content creator. I've been a photographer or a photo, like using your phone creator. But yeah, since like 2012. I had a Tumblr Instagram account because that's what the girlies were doing back in the day. You know, just like how there's Coquette, there was Tumblr girls. I'll put up some photos right here. If you know that era, you're probably a content creator too, let's be honest. I've been creating content since then, and because I've been creating content since I was 12, I am a social media manager. I'm freelancing right now because it's something that I've been very passionate about for the past few years, and I'm hoping that right now that I have time to pour into my content creation, and now that I have the tools and the processes and everything, that I can take my own content creation seriously. I feel like I've always seen it as a hobby. I've never seen it as like I'm gonna do this forever type of thing, but I feel like I've kind of finally come to terms. You know, when you see something happen, you're kind of like, damn, that was a missed opportunity. That's me. Like, imagine you've been creating content since you were 12. You've seen the different eras of the internet. You've seen people make money off of these things. You've seen people, you know, just do their passion for a living, but you never believe it for yourself, if that makes any sense. And I feel like that's kind of what it's been like for me. I've felt like, oh, everyone else can do it but I can't, and that's kind of what my YouTube channel really is going to be about. It's going to be my journey as a first gen. Like, I feel like that truly has shaped the way that I think a lot, and it's really like getting yourself out of that mentality of like, no girl, like you can do that too. And maybe it's because I didn't see people like me becoming successful until the TikTok era. Yeah, there was some YouTubers here and there. Like, I remember Louis was the first YouTuber that was Latino on YouTube that I was like, whoa, we can do it too, you know what I mean? So it's a whole thing. But since I never thought that, you know, content creation could be a serious job for me, I try to find everything that I could do in terms of career that would get me in the same area. Okay, let's start from the beginning. I'm 24 years old. I'm a 2000 babies. I'm a Gen Z girly, okay? I'm from LA, born and raised in LA. Specifically, I'm just gonna say Central LA. I am in the middle of everything. So I like to say that I'm from Central LA. I'm not gonna say specifically where because this is the internet we're talking about, okay? I am a private school kid, okay? My parents sent us to private school because obviously we're first gen. We didn't grow up in the best areas, but my parents like sacrificed so much so that we could go to these private schools. I want to share a story in here because it reminded me of like my career and like why I chose what I chose. I used to be very, very passionate about writing. Like, I used to love to write. I hate to admit this, but I was a Wattpad kid, okay? Anyways, I hate to admit that so much because I was that kid. But I know a lot of you guys out there were also that type of kid. But I used to love writing. It was my outlet. It was the way that I let go of a lot of what I was going through when I was younger. So when I went into high school, I wasn't really good at school when I was in middle school. So when I got to high school, like the transition was just not it for me. First year of high school was like not the best, but my second year I started kind of picking it up. But with that, you know, the talk of like, what's your plan for school? Oh my god, I have so many videos I could make, okay? With that talk, I remember vividly that I was talking to my counselor, and she was like, oh, so like what are you gonna major in? Keep in mind, like, I've been passionate about writing up to this point. I've been writing, I have my drafts, I'm even like planning if I were to write a book, like what my book would be about. And I remember my counselor was like, so what's your plan for college? I remember saying, I want to be a writer. You know, when you're young, you have dreams, you have aspirations, you have passions, and then adults come in and they start to tear apart all of that up. I don't remember exactly what she said, but let's just say that she told me that it wasn't realistic for someone like me. Basically saying, you're a brown girl, you don't have that privilege to be a writer. Like, this is how I felt like to me at that age. Okay, I was literally what, like 15, 16, and my counselor just told me, girl, you can't be a writer. She probably didn't say it as bad, but you know when you take something and that's what it feels like? That's what it felt like to me. Okay, keep in mind I'm at a private school with a bunch of privileged kids, so you can imagine what this lady probably thought. You can't make a living out of that. So and that was my first dream that was broken. And then I was like, well, if I can't be a writer, then I for sure can't be a freaking content creator. That was like the whole start of me trying to find a career where like people could take me seriously, but I could somehow finesse my way into doing social media. Marketing never came to my head because I was trying to avoid that embarrassment again, not only because, you know, that counselor told me, but also because I knew, like, if I told my parents, you know, Hispanic parents, they're never like convinced, and they also don't understand careers like that. You know, I don't know why I didn't think to major in marketing. It was probably because every time I met with my counselor, they would be like, yeah, I don't think you'll be able to get into that because you need the SAT score of this. And as a first gen in a private school, nobody's there to guide you. One, everybody's understaffed. Two, everybody just thinks you come with the privilege there, so they don't think to like teach you on like what an SAT is, or back when you needed an SAT, but they never taught you like, yeah, this is what an SAT is, this is why you need to have good grades. Like, nobody ever told me these things. I was at a private school. These kids already know that because their parents know that, but since I'm first gen, like, I did not know that. So about it now, man, people really did me dirty. Nobody was rooting for me. So I think that's why I have a lot of like imposter syndrome. I think like I'm starting to add it up. It's all starting to make sense to me now. You know what I mean? Like, it's all starting to click. Anyways, I went to community college. I went to Santa Monica College, best college ever. If you are like anti-community college, no, Santa Monica College was the best. I'm not even kidding, better than the 4-year that I went to. Like, I had the best time there. I miss it so much sometimes. I'm not even kidding. I loved it there. I had the best counselors, the best people. Everyone was so nice. Like, I just had the best time there. I can't say anything else. Like, it's just the best school, okay? And there, I was like so ready to be a media studies major. I took a communications class, and that was where I was like, I need to do this as a major because this is everything that I love, from the writing to social media to journalism to, it was everything that I could ever dream of in one like major. And at this point I was like, I don't care what anyone says, I'm just gonna do what I love. And because like my parents have always been so supportive, like, I'm not even kidding, I could tell them that I want to sell cakes for a living and they're gonna tell me to just do what I love. So then from there I became a major in communications. I'm not been giving you my whole life story, guys. Like, you guys are probably like gonna click out already by this point. Fun fact about me, I talk a lot. Like, I may be an introvert in person, but once you know me, once I open up to you, I won't shut up. I'll just keep talking. So don't mind me giving you my whole life story. But final things, I went to college for communication. Out of nowhere into my lap fell an opportunity to freelance for a small business, and I freaking loved it, and I feel like that's my life's purpose. And I'm still in the works of just really putting myself out there. You know how hard it is to break out of the first gen mindset? You know how hard it is to break out of that imposter syndrome? Like, how do people do it? I am my own biggest battle. It's just a lot, but I know that I will get there. I know that I will get this content creation thing down. I feel like I just need to do it full on, wholeheartedly, stop caring. And it's not even like I care. Like, I could literally, I've been posting content since I was 12. I've posted the most embarrassing things on my Instagrams before, okay? There's no such thing as embarrassment for me on the internet. It's not even about caring what other people think. I think it's just myself. Like I told you, I am my own biggest battle. So this is just me on my journey through not only life, girl bossing, but also trying to finally become a content creator. I've been an aspiring content creator for 10 plus years. 10. I think it's freaking time that I take this thing serious. If this is something I've always wanted to do, then I need to just do it, right? So this is me doing that and taking that leap of faith. Obviously, it comes with a lot of learning, a lot of obstacles, but I'm ready. I'm literally so ready. And also, like, I had a whole question thing prepared. I use ChatGPT. I am a ChatGPT girly, okay? It is my assistant. It is my writer. It is my creative director. It is all the things I could want. I mean, as a freelancer, you know. So I had like a whole thing pulled up on my ChatGPT, but since I went on a whole ramble, now I need to shorten it down. But really, this is for, you know, just the girlies trying to figure out life, the girlies that love beauty. I love beauty. Like, hopefully in the future I can make more cutesy beauty videos. I already make them on my TikTok, so feel free to check my TikTok out. I'm really over Instagram, like super duper over Instagram. I've been doing Instagram since I was 12, like I mentioned. So I'm over Instagram. I'm done with her. I am now a TikTok YouTube girly. I have now grown this profound love for video content that I did not have at all. Like, when video content started, I wanted to jump off of the face of the internet and never come back, but I have now grown to love it. So now here I am, trying to figure out a way to be more entertaining in video and also just be myself. You know how hard it is to be yourself on video, and I feel like video requires you to be more open, and I feel like that's why photography was such a safe space for me, because I could just, you know, hide behind it. But now video gives you the chance to like go deeper into who you are, and that's scary, but I feel like I'm ready. You know, it didn't take me 10 years to get here for no reason, okay? I love beauty, especially clean beauty. Ever since I started working with small businesses, I just know the importance of supporting small and making the right choices when it comes to shopping. So I'm very excited to talk about that and make videos about that, and also just supporting your people. You just have to keep pushing. I know these times are so scary, and it's something that I'm like really trying to avoid, like personally, because it's too close to home. But it's just so important to support our people and keep our dollars circulating. I don't know, it's a whole video. I could just, you know, this video is gonna be like 30 minutes long if I go into this topic. You need to know who you're supporting. You need to know why you need to support more of your people. And this year alone, the beginning of this year, should be a sign of why you need to start supporting your people now more than ever. The fires in LA, who were the first in line to help? Our people, our community, the small businesses were the first ones to react. And if that doesn't tell you everything, that's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say. Just keep your eyes open to who you support. I'm gonna be sharing my first gen journey, life as a first gen. It's been hard. That's all I gotta say. It's been hard, but we're here. And we're ready to show people who we are, and that there's a lot of us out here trying to make it out and trying to share our stories. So I'm very excited about that. Some of these questions are not it, by the way. I did not look at this before starting my video. Sorry, my video stopped recording. One thing that I hope people take away from my videos, that's a pretty good question. I would say comfort, peace, inspiration, motivation, confidence. I'm not the most confident person, but I'm here to be your hype woman, okay? Nothing makes my heart skip a beat. Nothing makes me smile from here to here than seeing my own people succeed. Nothing. The amount of people that I see succeed, the amount of people that I see working their butts off that are just like me, I'm like, oh my gosh, you go, girl. You go. You deserve it. Every ounce of hard work that you put in to whatever it is that you're chasing, you deserve it. And yeah, well, that is me. I think I went a little too in depth of who I am. If you want to know anything about me, leave me questions down below and maybe I'll do a part 2, get to know me, because I feel like I missed a lot. What else could I say? You know, these are kind of hard. Like, what do people say in these? Thank you so much if you stay till the end. I appreciate it. Like, also, if you're subscribed to my YouTube channel, thank you. You are a real one. You're making my dreams come true by subscribing. Did you know that? Did you know that? You're making my 10+ years of aspiring to be a content creator come true. So thank you for that. I'm so excited to share more beauty with you, more lifestyle with you, more tips with you. If you're interested in my career journey, like, I'm down to talk about that. I'm down to talk about anything. I'm just excited to post more on here and for you to get to know me more and to share more of my life with you. All right, I'll talk to you soon. Bye.